there's a lot of work to do. So this is Bing Mount. This is a house that I sold back in, I think, the early 90s, possibly, for around $125,000. And we're going to take a look. So this is the house as it was. We're going to take a drive around the neighborhood using our technology. But let's look at the size of this lot, and we see that it's actually quite a large lot. We have, I mean, in terms of the size, it's about 200 feet long, roughly. So, what are the possibilities of taking that house, tearing it down, and then building a much larger house, but a more compelling house that would be stretching across this whole area with a full basement, perhaps? And let's take a look at the neighborhood and see what kind of neighborhood this is. See what the views and the kind of potential that it would have. So we're going to drive down. This is visually, of course, virtual driving down this street, the top, and we see here that on the corner there's some action happening. These people here have purchased houses. They're now looking down, we're looking down on the corner where we just were. But I'll show you something interesting. This is a satellite view, which is updated more regularly than the street view. Now, look over here. This is where, let me move this up a bit, so you can get a better view. This is for the Tall brothers. These are the same houses. So this is this house. This house here is this house over here. And what we're going to do now is take a look at the MLS listing that I'll show you. Look at this. So this particular house, the house that's coming up over here next to it, is a house that's my listing here, right? This is the house here. Let's go over and take a better look. That's the house right there. And even take a better look over here. And this is the house right on Bingmer that was listed in 1999. So for some of you, as you know, this isn't our first road here, okay? We've been around the block, and at this time, it was listed at $127,000 and sold for $118,000. This is when I'm with Century 21, Carl Walwyn, Century 21, Kingsbury, etc. Now look at what has happened in the meantime. Let's just let this flow. Get some volume up if we can. So now we're here. That's me. It's my Vuitton case. And we're looking at this, and look at what has happened to the house. So you have these two houses here. But the house next to it now has been torn down. And this is the house that is now on the property. So this house here is now this house over here. And once they get to that stage, generally they're in the $1-point-something million range. The street a bit, I'll show you something else. That's pre any movement here. And over here, we can see that the same thing is happening, right? Now, of course, that's the construction here, but we actually have that, I think, over here as well, if I'm correct. So we're walking down the street. Always somebody jogging. We'll wait to see who she's running from, but this, of course, is an indication of the flooding that we have in Port Credit. So right now we have some water issues because of the rain that we received. But this area here is totally changing, totally. It's not going to be like that for long. We're going to take a look at that specific area, see if there's any advantage that we can get in terms of probably buying a lot, see what the costs would be involved in tearing down a house like that. And we're also going to check the MLS and see what lots are being secured, what lots are being abandoned.